Good evening, everybody. Again, welcome back to another live show of PD's Football Live Show on the channel. Again, back again with plenty a lot to talk about as well. Of course, Dan Ashworth is now at the football club. Are we any close to Hugo Ekitike? We'll wait and see. I think we've got to talk about that pile of garbage that was on at 4 o'clock at on Channel 4 at which kicked off at 5 o'clock between Hungary and England. What an absolute pile of shite that was. Utterly clueless. Absolutely clueless. I don't know what I was watching, but England just didn't have a clue on what they were doing throughout the match. Had no sudden clue. Again, we'll talk about some other things again. Transfers with other clubs, a couple of departures that have been from other clubs as well. And an hour of the show, we have got them back. Yes, we have got them back. Yep, we have got the you know what back when we have an hour of the show. But anyway, we've got two guys waiting in the background, so we may as well get them in because we're just waiting on through some comments coming in. Let's get in. You know who's shaking his head. Good old Chimmers. And we've got good old Nathan as well. I seen you shaking your head in the background as per usual.
I knew what was fucking coming, that's why.
Hey, God, then. Well, first off, we'll start off with what do we make of him now he's been appointed at the football club as director?
Yeah, it's a fairly good appointment. I think it's a good appointment for the club.
I think it is as well.
He's got experience, knows what players the club will want, and yeah, it's a good appointment.
I mean, I'm looking forward to see what he can do in terms of helping out with the transfer windows. So yeah, Chimmers, what do you make of Dan Ashworth's appointment?
It means now we'll have an identity about it because we haven't had one, and I think a lot of players now will look and think, yeah, he's there. It'll be a case of we'll be able to attract more players because he's in that role. So yeah, it's a good appointment, and hopefully it's the start of many good signings this summer.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Simon Jordan comes out on TalkSport and criticize him. One time he's praising Newcastle. He said he was totally wrong, and the minute he's now with another criticism in regards to our club.
I don't give a shit what he says. I don't give a shit what he says. He's just a bit of an arsehole, so let him skew. No, I'm not bothered what other people think. As long as we start filling the trophy cabinet, I couldn't give a shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
He didn't do fuck all for Palace, so
yeah, that's a very good point. I mean, he had to sell his club. He had to give away his club for free. So that just tells you something, doesn't it? But hey, anyway, guys, if you do enjoy tonight's show, do not forget to hit the thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button if you are new as well to the channel. If you would like to donate, there is, of course, Super Chat available as well. You can hit the $sign and donate as well. And if you'd like to consider becoming a member of the channel as well, you can hit the join button as well. Oh, we've got Gordon in as well. Good evening.
Evening.
How are we all?
Good yourself?
That's good to hear. I mean, what do you make of Dan Ashworth's appointment at the football club?
Who was that?
Dan Ashworth.
Oh, God, I've never heard of him before.
I know he's used to be Brighton. Well, of course, he's now left Brighton to come for us. I'm looking forward to see what he can in terms of helping the football club as well. Definitely.
Hopefully get some good players in for it. Hopefully get some good players in.
Absolutely. I'll just rattle through some comments. After Langstaff left Gateshead for Notts County, I saw your fans spoke about relegation thoughts.
There's only one player, for Christ's sake.
It's one player that's out the club. I think it'll for financial, it'll do Gateshead a bit of good because I think they kind of will need the money in a way. But I think they will go after. Will be some other targets.
We're getting money. We're getting. I think the room. It's like 50k. We're getting from him.
It's not bad, that like.
Not for National League anyway.
Not yet. Well, there you are. So it's going to be interesting. I think Gateshead will look to try and strengthen.
But what do you do now, especially with him, because he's 25 goals a season.
Yeah, I mean he's been quality for Gateshead season.
In a way, I don't beat him. I don't blame him, Peter.
No, neither can I. I can't as well. Even
Money talks.
Yeah, absolutely. White Trust says even Pete. Louis says, don't fancy the food pics, just had 4 pints and fish and chips.
The England game was pants.
Yeah, John suffers split personality syndrome and a dreadful performance from England. Yeah, we'll get onto that in a moment. Are we getting a Hugo to go with Bruno? Well, hopefully that's we'll wait and see. Gateshead can reinvest the money elsewhere. They certainly can. I think Gateshead will be around mid-table at best. I think that would be good if the first season.
I'll be happy with. I'll be happy with mid-table.
Back of the season after a very long time of being out of it. So there we are. But anyway, guys, are we very close to signing this lad here?
I've just got something as well from in the last 17 minutes from Fabrizio Romero.
Yep.
Newcastle and Reims have full agreement on 30 million euros plus 5 million euros add-on. Agent is now in talks. Newcastle have been given permission by Reims. Work in progress as Newcastle have been leading the race for weeks.
Very interesting. I know he does come out with a lot of true stories.
He's reliable, only Romano.
Yeah, he is quite reliable. I think he does bring out some good points. So we'll wait and see. He was playing in the France squad as well, which I think set up one of the goals, didn't he?
And then he got subbed on the 47th minute.
I see that as well. That's interesting.
I'm looking forward to seeing this kid play when we're seeing him.
I'm looking forward to seeing him as well. He's very young as well. And the thing is, he doesn't have to be registered as well to play because he's under 23. He doesn't have to be registered as well.
Oh, good.
There you are.
We'll have to give him time as well because the Premier League from League A to the Premier League is a big step. Plus, he's 19.
Yeah, absolutely is.
Just have to be patient.
As I mainly going to be focusing on non-league next season, Gateshead is one of the teams I'm thinking about visiting as a neutral. Really worth going to Gateshead to watch them. I've enjoyed watching them live, and they are really good to go and watch. I would like to go and see Blythe again as well. I have not seen them a while. It was definitely before COVID when I last seen Blythe as well. So
I'll probably do Dunstan as well next season.
Dunstan. I've actually seen Dunstan play once in a friendly game.
No, only Gateshead could be losing Langstaff. They could be losing the manager as well because I've seen that the Cork City manager has turned Notts County down. So I think they're going to have no option.
Wow, interesting. Andrew said, all right, lads, you would hope you well, matey.
Jesus, I thought that was fucking Archer.
No, it's not Archer. It's not Archer, definitely not Archer. Well, then, I think we got to talk about this.
God, no.
Oh. One of the worst matches I've ever seen.
Embarrassing.
It was fucking pathetic. It was pathetic. I'm sorry, right? To start off with playing 5 at the fucking back. That was the alarm bell straight away. 5 at the back against fucking Hungary. It's not as if we're playing the world's best team. We're playing Hungary. Fucking Hungary. I mean, we had 4 shots in the full game. It's fucking ridiculous.
I mean, I watched the game, and second off, we were just absolutely clueless in that game.
I thought they were banned from fans in.
I thought they were, but I think I forgot what it was.
It's in the UEFA. It's in the UEFA.
The match the phone UEFA and say, "Oh, we'll put kids instead," and that turns they're just as racist as the adults. Ridiculous.
I mean, What were we doing in that game? This is trying to get us ready for the World Cup. That didn't
Get
seem
me off
like
Hungary, that's
we
embarrassing.
were ready at
Yeah.
all.
You tell me what we were doing, because it looked as if we were going there to not win, but to not lose, and that's it. We weren't going there to like anything else. It was a case of get a draw. And I'm sorry, like, but why did he make 3 defensive changes in the game when he had people like Abraham on the bench? Didn't even bring him on.
To bring him on, to bring Trippier on as well.
He brings his defender on. Oh, what does he do 5 minutes later? I can't see the penalty.
He brought 2 defenders on, and he brings a defensive midfielder on, Phillips.
Question: was it a penalty? Do you think it was a penalty?
Yeah, he took them.
He had the kid. He had the kid all
I
up.
can see both sides to it. I can see the fact of, yeah, the player was playing for it, but then I think Reece James should have done a lot better in that situation. He should have, instead of doing that stupid touch, right, and just put up for a corner. And then it's like, you know. And then when he puts his hand across him in the penalty area, he runs the risk of giving the penalty away, unfortunately.
He does, yeah. So there is it looked a bit soft, but I can see it as well why it was given. And of course, it was scored. Hungary could have made it 2-0. They missed an open goal. They skied it over the ball.
Maguire again. He's useless.
It should have been 2 or 3. It should have been 2 or 3. Hungry and people wouldn't have complained because we didn't deserve that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a UEFA Nations League, which we want to try and win to get us ready for the World Cup.
We're not going to win. After that, hobby.
Well, Southgate can silly not go with that lineup.
He needs a gun as well. He needs to
if we don't have a good World Cup, I think he's got to be relieved of his duties as well. There's people really already question him in as well, and I can understand because again,
like you see, Peter was too defensive.
It was. Ward-Prowse, another player who didn't come on as well.
I've seen people tonight still defending him. I'm thinking, people saying, yes, but he's got to a final of the European Championship and the semi-final of the World Cup. I'm thinking, yeah, but we didn't win the competitions. But people don't remember the teams that don't win them. Simple as that. You get remembered for winning things, not losing them.
Yeah, Mason Mount, I thought he was anonymous in the game.
And why did he have? He didn't even have a proper left back a day.
He had Justin at left wing back.
I thought he was terrible. He was terrible.
Shocking.
And
Absolutely shocking.
And he brings Saka on and he puts him at left wing back.
Why didn't he bring Trippier on? There you go. So that's 5 defensive changes he made then because he changed the left back as well. Is he for real? We're playing Hungary and he changes the full defence.
I mean, 3 of the 3 central defenders against Hungary, a team you expect to be, and he sets up like that. It was just.
He didn't take Maguire off. I would have took him off because he was shit.
I don't think anyone had a good game for England at all.
No. God help us on Tuesday.
Germany.
You should do a watch along. Like reminisce from the Euros, dear.
Oh God, level 7 Dave Scuff.
You should do a watch along to reminisce from the European Championship.
Ice lollies, ice cream, Jaffa cakes.
Bloody John Sinclair and his Union Jack bloody boxers.
I remember that as well. But that was an awful performance from England the day.
But I don't like. And then he came out. Southgate was like, it wasn't a penalty. I'm thinking, is that all you can do?
Because England were just pathetic.
And then did you hear what Michael Owen says full time? He goes, England didn't deserve to lose. England didn't deserve to lose 2-0 if they'd scored the second chance, but Hungary scored the goal and had the best chances. I'm thinking, so what you on about?
Yep.
Like, are you saying England deserved to win the game? Or are you saying Hungary deserved to only win 1-0? I mean, because for me, I don't think we deserved anything from that game, even if we got something because we were that bad. I thought they were the better side. Unfortunately, they had the more intent about them. They wanted it.
Yeah, they did. They wanted that game more. England just went at the races. But again, how can we not do it against a Hungary tie? Against a Hungry team of all people?
Person.
Going to be some bad trips for Gates and like Yeovil Town and Torquay United away. Yep. right down the country for that. And there you are. Last time Hungary beat England was
Lovely.
60 years ago.
Nah,
60
just
years
shows how
ago.
embarrassing it was, dear.
But in the last two games we played Hungary, we haven't beaten them because we drew with them at Wembley.
We beat them 4-1 in the World Cup qualifier.
Yeah.
How long ago was that? About 4 or 5 years ago.
No, September.
Yeah.
Oh.
Joe Linton says Pepe to NUFC. Is he on about Nicolas Pepe from Arsenal?
I've seen what Bazar's put on, and I hope it's not true. I just hope it's just true.
Well, what's he put on?
He said that apparently he sources quote and said Pepe is coming to, possibly agreed to come to Newcastle. Apparently it's been agreed.
Where's he heard that from?
I don't know. I hope it's not true though.
Well,
I just said put the drink. I just said put the drink down. So I hope it's flipping. That's why you've had too much tonight.
Tom says I'm never that asked about England, but Southgate is too defensive. The England players England should be an attacking side. Exactly, they should have been an attacking side, and they just weren't the day.
Looks like we're watching bloody Bruce again.
Hey, there you are. It was like that. It was just hard to watch, and it was just a piss poor performance.
But watching Steve Bruce for Steve Bruce's England team.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's tailor-made. England are tailor-made for Graham Potter from Brighton. I personally think we need that type of manager now. Just because he's got the right DNA for England, and I think he plays the right way. It's just a case of Southgate for me plays Tony Pulis and Steve Bruce's football where we'll not get beat, but we'll try and nick it 1-0. But it's ridiculous. It's embarrassing. We're 2022. We shouldn't be playing that way. That football worked 10, 15, 20 years ago. It doesn't work now. People have moved on from it.
How many games is it till the World Cup? You see, is it 5 games or something, 6 games?
Something like that, isn't it?
And
I haven't counted, but we're not going to win the World Cup, so that's why I'm not bothered, because we're not going to win the World Cup.
Well, David's just come out. It's just said we'll never win anything under Southgate. I've said this for years.
I've said we'll not win anything under Southgate because he's just tactically inept, and he's just an inept magi. He's too slow to react, and he's proactive. He's reactive, not proactive. When you need a proactive manager, I think now to make the decisions.
Who would you have as manager?
Yep.
Who would you prefer manager for England?
I'd have Potter. I would go to Brighton and go get there's 10 million or whatever just to get him in and say there you go. And that's a lot of money, but just anything to get him because, like I said, he's got the perfect DNA for an England manager. Like the way if you look at what he's done with Brighton, and no offense to Brighton, but they're not the best set of players. What he could do with England's best players of the country, and I think he would pick England's best players in the country who are on form. I think, no offense, right? I love Trippier because he's a Newcastle player and that, but does he deserve to be in the squad on his current form? He's played 110 minutes since he's come back from injury. How does that warrant an England place? Harry Maguire's been dreadful all season. How does that warrant an England place? Pickford, apart from the last couple of games, has had an awful season. How does he deserve to get in the team? I mean, Saka's had a shocking run since January, really, where he's looked poor. He's hardly done anything. How is he in the England team? I mean, Phillips has only come back the past 3 games for Leeds. How is he in the England team? It's Mason Mount's done nothing for weeks. Why is he in? You can make a list for everything, but that proves to me he's not picking players still who are on form and deserve to be in the squad.
Yep, absolutely. Billy, good evening. Hope you're well. Reece James got booked for the pen and again in injury time and did get sent off. Yes, that's right. He could have been for that.
He should have just. The thing is, he should have just been Trippier on just for the experience. That's it.
I think he wasn't sent off because of where the sort of penalty was. It was on the touchline, wasn't it? It wasn't really 1-on-1, or it was in an angle where I don't think the player would have scored if he had the chance. I think he would have to pull it back, so I don't know why he wasn't sent off.
He shouldn't have pulled it back. You should just let him go. You should just let him go in the corner and then just keep him there.
Yeah.
He wasn't going anywhere.
England has an easy run in the World Cup till Croatia came along. Yep.
Well, an easy run in the European Championships the whole way to the final.
Yeah, absolutely. Joel, hi, PD, Chibbers and PD. Billy says Southgate has has a master plan. Hope the draw goes our way again, because that's the only reason we've gone far in the previous 2 tournaments.
Come on, Billy, get yourself on. Come on, Billy, get yourself on. I want to hear. Come on.
Julian says, didn't watch England match. Shit manager, shit players.
He didn't miss much.
Billy says the Channel 4 coverage was shite, incidentally.
I
didn't get why did they move it to Channel 4? Normally it's on ITV.
That's what I was thinking as well. It's not be ITV, got it?
Better put it on ITV.
Channel 4 won the contract because I think ITV's contract was up, so Channel 4 won the rights for it.
Oh, well, there you are then.
So they'll be showing all the England games.
Yeah, the thing Southgate comes out with are the same excuses as what Bruce would come out with. Yeah, absolutely, there would be. Hungary definitely had a better appetite today. They certainly did.
Is that a pun? Hungary had a better appetite. Is that a pun from Tom?
Well, I think he's right, because they definitely more up for it. Well,
they came out from the start.
Niall, good evening. Hope you're well. Hello, PD, Chippers, Legend, Gordon, and Mason. Hope you all keep it well. Yeah, very well, thanks. Gates said would show more fight against Hungary according to Liam. They probably would.
I think Blythe Spartans would.
They're not having Howe according to Tom. He says England's not going to take Eddie Howe as the next manager.
Not yet. In a few years, if things go wrong, yeah, then in a few years that can happen. But the moment I would probably let them have Potter from Brighton, and it weakens Brighton as well. So,
yep. Liam says I would be watching the World Cup anyway because the country it's in. I'm still find it bizarre why it's still in Qatar. Like,
oh well, no, why didn't we? Good whole backhand as in pungs. That's all it was.
The weather's gonna be absolutely boiling over there.
Certainly will be. Yep. Jan says apparently Nicholas Pepe from Arsenal is waiting on the tourney. We're saying something on that Chippers on video. I've not seen anything about it at all yet, but we'll wait and see.
I literally hope it's just down to if Barry's been drinking. I just hope it's that. We'll put it down for it.
I'd have Wenger for England manager, according to Joe Linton.
Well, he's nearly 80-year-old or something, isn't he? Now he's in his 70s. I think he's too.
Brighton have been punching above the weight. That's no disrespect. I think Brighton had a fantastic season. You've got
that's a good manager as well.
Yeah, I think they've had a fantastic season, Brighton. They really have. As soon as I see that England were playing 5 at the back, I knew exactly what was going to happen the day according to Kieran. Yep, I know he does. He did a couple of times go 5 at the back, Southgate, in a few of the games in the Euros, but that was against like Germany. He did it against Italy in the final as well.
Doesn't work.
And it did work against Germany, but Hungary of all people.
The thing is, though, like I said, when he made the changes, I thought, yeah, if he takes Cody off like he did, bring a centre forward on, but he brought John Stones on. And I thought, why you replace the centre half with the centre half?
Yeah, absolutely.
Did he not put Carlton Phillips as centre back? I swear he did.
No, he put him defensive mid because then he take someone. Then did he not take both centre backs off? He took Walker off as well, didn't he?
He took what he did, yeah.
He took both Phillips on. So he went with a 4-4-1-1 or something, or.
God help us on Tuesday night.
Well, I think the Hitlers will destroy you.
Billy says Channel 4 have taken over the England contract except major tournaments. So, well, there you are then. Liam says Australia should have won the host, but Qatar would have because of money.
Yeah. Can you imagine if it was in Australia, though? It would be 24 hours, 12 hours difference, and everybody would be worse again for the weather. It would be too hot.
Yeah,
just as hot.
Yeah, you're talking about 10, 11 hours well ahead of us. Depends where you are, I would say. Last time I went to Australia, some parts were definitely 10 hours, other parts were like 11 hours ahead as well. So
I remember when the World Cup was in Japan and South Korea, and it was nearly 12 hours difference. You were watching them at 8 and 9 o'clock in the morning. It was like 8 and 9 o'clock at night.
I remember that, definitely, yes. So
watching them
I better watch 9 o'clock in the morning, watch England.
Yeah, absolutely. David says, I used to like watching England as a break from awful Brucey football. Now it's the other way around. Glouds Southgate is being exposed, though, finally. He is kind of in a way, isn't he?
Other managers are seeing what he's doing.
Southgate's a bloody clown.
It's just a case of if you set 4-4-2 or 4-3-3, then you'll beat England because if they go 5 at the back, they're quite clearly showing no intent to win. If you just leave Harry Kane up front against 4 defenders, he can't do anything.
Yep, there you are.
And when we play Italy at home, it's behind closed doors.
Yeah, there you are.
I think that's how the trouble was last time we played Italy.
Oh, yes, I remember that. Aye. And yeah, it says next week 6 at the back. Think Sydney is 11 hours ahead and New Zealand's 13 hours ahead. Yes, something like that. I'm pretty sure they are. Jolene says, who cares about the national team football? We like watching England when it comes to the tournaments, but we're bored of the international breaks now because they come at the wrong time for us normally. When Newcastle
why
are
are we
winning,
having them? Why are we having them new?
Yeah, I don't know why as well. It's just absolutely bizarre. Utterly bizarre it is. That's him here. If you want to come on tonight's show, guys, the link is pinned in the live comments. If you click on the link, I'll see you in the waiting room and bring you on as well. So feel free to come on tonight's show as well. And again, please do hit the thumbs up. Please do hit the subscribe button as well. And if you like to donate, there is Super Chat available, and you can become a member of the channel as well by clicking the join button as well. Julian says Southgate plays 5 defenders plus 2 defensive midfielders, 7 at the back, 8 if you're including the goalkeeper. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, yeah.
Doesn't bother
I'm
me.
not looking forward to choose this game now.
Yep.
I would have watched the game on Tuesday where we beat the East, but now I'm not going to watch it now.
I think Southgate's got to really change his lineup. You can't go with that lineup again, surely.
Hope not, because Germany are better.
I think Ward-Prowse should be coming in. I think Trippier should be involved in the game as well. Who else was on the bench that probably should have come on as well? Sterling, exactly.
Abraham.
Well. Yeah, you are. Yep, there you are, absolutely. David says it will be such a shame if this group of players get wasted. Our biggest plus is our attack, and it's been neutralized. There you are. It certainly has. I just didn't get it. Absolutely didn't get it at all. Here you are. Or if all this talk about Pepe has come to Newcastle, I don't know how true it is because I've not seen any article. I know you said Baz did a video on it. I've not seen anything. Would you take Nicolas Pepe from Arsenal?
No.
Do you think he would improve our attack?
He's shit.
I mean, he had no fight in him when he came on against us. He had no fight like the rest of the Arsenal team.
And his crossing was abysmal as well. I mean, Arsenal
spent 70 million on him and he's done nothing.
Is it a permanent deal they want to get after him or just a loan one?
I don't know. He's just said he's possibly agreed to come. That's it.
I mean, Arsenal paid, was it 72 million for him?
72 million.
I would hope it's a bloody deal.
The majority of the games he's played, he's been a sub.
Imagine that being able to afford a £70 million player as a sub for most games.
Joe Lynn says he'd take Pepe 100%.
What Pepe is he? Watching the one that used to play for Real Madrid, not the bloody one that plays for Arsenal.
Leaf says, I'm not seeing anything about Pepe. Don't want him anyway. He's awful. Ryan's in the house. He says Pepe is better than all our right wingers. Let's be real.
But when Pepe plays, he plays on the left wing, so that would mean Sir Maximum wouldn't play.
I think he's normally He's normally plays on the right, Pepe.
He's left footed though, isn't he?
He likes to play on the right, then come on his left.
He does, but he does normally play on the right for Arsenal. He has done a couple of appearances on the left, maybe when he's come off the bench, but normally on the right is where he normally plays. Pepe has a dictator as a manager who doesn't play him. Who's on about Arteta, of course, obviously.
Well, the fact he's just not good enough.
I don't know. I'm not too sure on Nicolas Pepe, to be honest. If we bring him to the club, we'll back him to see how he does. David says, I take Pepe for 20 to 25 million. How can turn players around? Hashtag Joe Linton, share, and Shelby. You never know. So if he was set to bring Pepe in, he could try and improve him. Let's just get Rafinha from Leeds. He's better than Pepe.
Have you seen how much Leeds want for him?
How much, like?
60 million. This is from Sky. This is on Sky as well.
Because Leeds are still in the Premier League, so they've just managed to stop up on the final game of the season. He would have gone for a lot cheaper if Leeds would have got relegated. But 60 million, wow.
Yeah.
Can you understand 60 million? Because they really want to hang on to him.
Of course, he'll easily let them go now, especially now they're still in the Premier League.
Mm-hmm. Rafinha, I like Rafinha. So Joe Lynn says swap deal Wood for Pepe.
Yeah, but then if you're doing that, you're getting rid of a striker and replacing them with a winger, and you need to replace the striker.
Well, yeah, hopefully we will be getting Ekatike in. We'll see.
It's starting to go around saying that it is agreed.
Yep.
We'll have to give him time.
Has Keith Downey or Craig Hope tweeted it yet?
No. It said somebody back from... I've just seen Alfonso
Davis.
RMC. It's just been tweeted up. Hugo Ekatike is today accepted in principle to join Newcastle.
Well,
it just came up on my phone.
I won't believe it till he arrives on Tyneside.
All I need now, because I've got the transfer blog on for Sky, all I just need now is to Sky say it's been accepted. It's definitely happening. So I've got
Keith Downey or Craig Hope to tweet it, and that's it.
Yeah, they could do. That could still come through. I mean, it was Fabrizio Romano that tweeted that out as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he does. He is quite reliable as well. Joe Linton says Wood isn't even a footballer, never mind a striker, according to Joe Linton.
Wait, how long did we have Shola Amiobi for? He wasn't a fucking footballer either, was he? He's fucking useless.
Fabrizio, whatever his name is, of Twitter. Yep, Fabrizio Romano. Yeah.
Well, if he's done it, then it's got to be true then, because you can rely on him.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, we'll move on to some players that have left other clubs. Man United have let 3 players go: Pogba, Mata, and Lingard. They will be leaving the club when their contracts expire. Where do we think those players will end up at?
Pogba probably go back to Juve.
He's got a choice. He's got PSG, Inter Milan, and Juventus.
I think he'd either go to Juve or PSG with him being a French international and next Juve player. I don't think he'll go to Madrid.
No, I mean, I think it'll be it could be either PSG or Juventus for Pogba.
Lukaku wants to go back in there.
Yeah. What about Lingard? Where's he? Do you think he's going to end up as next?
West Ham.
West Ham, possibly.
He won't get a move unless he takes a wage cut, and I think it's a case of no one's going to pay 150 grand for a 30-year-old player now.
Yep, absolutely. And Mata, where do you think he's going to end up to, considering how old he is now?
You've probably
how old is Mata? How old is Mata?
I would say him going to Miami and play with Beckham, me.
He could do that. Will matter how old he is.
33. Is he?
He's 34.
I'm saying going to America.
America, I don't think that would be a bad shout for Matter to go there.
You know that RMC Sport?
He could
These
do
are
that.
French. They're French.
He
They're
could
French.
do. I think it'll be somewhere abroad Matter will go to, considering his age.
I've just seen that RMC is French.
Yep. Jolin says we need another striker, as Ekatiki is very young, and Wilson is injury prone and isn't a footballer. David says, I think we are using Pepe as a red herring in order to get the best price for Diaby. I know we are trying to be linked with Musa Diaby as well. I mean, would anyone take a punt on him? Because a lot of our fans said they would.
I would take it. Like, I watched the Bundesliga and he scored, if I remember quickly, scored 15 goals in the Bundesliga this season. So he's a winger.
It's just said there he's a winger who scores goals and creates. So this is what we need.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look, ESM only scores 5 or 6 goals last season. We need more from wingers to score goals, especially if Wilson's going to possibly miss a couple of games. Then if whoever replacement striker doesn't fire, I mean, like Chris Wood didn't.
Yep, I totally agree with that. Absolutely.
Look at that, Chippers.
I'm up to. Pogba's going to Juventus anyway.
Look at.
I've just done a couple of night shifts, so I'm quite tired today.
I take Pogba. Liam says he would take Pogba because of his attitude.
No, he's money.
You can't take Pogba at the minute. You just cannot.
Matt will go to the MLS according to Liam, or even the A-League. Yeah, you are.
I think he's gone to Spain.
I mean, I don't think it would be a bad move for either of them. Of course, you were saying there going about Lukaku could be on his way out of Chelsea.
He wants to go back into Milan.
Rumours, he said he just want to go back to the Milan and said we'll take a wage cut as well, just to go there as well.
But they can't afford him to pay him permanently, so because their owners obviously want out, so they can't afford to sign him back permanently. So it'd have to be either a loan deal or an absolute free transfer.
Possibly. Well, yeah. Obviously, technically, they're the Monegasque RMC Radio Monte Carlo, but yes, their area of broadcast is mainly France. Do you guys want Botman, or is there another centre back you'd rather have? I would like to see Botman.
I still think this could happen, because this week's going to tell an awful lot. Because the way Milan are talking, I think they're starting to get impatient. He hasn't agreed to join or anything yet. Or now it's been done with them. And I honestly think Botman wants to come here. No, I know people might say, "Oh, he wants to go to Milan," but I think his head's been turned by the fact that we're going to pay him a hell of a lot more money, and the fact he's going to be playing week in, week out here. And I think he's obviously looked at that and thought, "Ooh, do I actually go to Milan? I know they're in Europe, but do I go there to possibly sit on the bench for not play week in, week out?" Whereas, yeah, I'm not playing in Europe at Newcastle, but I'm going to be playing week in, week out, and I'm going to get a massive wage for it.
It's a project as well, isn't it? You're looking at it.
Just why Bruno came here.
How old is he? In his early 20s, so he's probably got 10 years of football in him.
22,
23. I mean, it's not like when Diego Carlos has gone to Villa, I wasn't overly overreacted to that. I mean, it was a little.
I wasn't bothered with it.
But I just thought maybe we want someone a lot younger.
But I see he's on nearly $200,000 a week at Villa for being a 29-year-old.
That's
ridiculous.
I'm sorry, not much wages in anyway.
I'm sorry, by next summer or the summer after, they're going to be in the shit for FFP for how much wages they give players because they can't afford it.
Yeah.
And Villa just bought a Critchley in from Blackpool as well.
Yeah, Liam says AC Milan got a takeover. That certainly did. If Botman is waiting for AC Milan, then I don't want him. We should be we should be first choice.
You see that, but if we want to go to Milan, surely he would have signed by now.
Yep. Right says Sinistera, Rafinha, Pepe are wingers we should be targeting.
Who was this
Yeah, I'm just
play for?
getting a drink. I'll be back. I'm getting a drink. I'll be back in a minute.
No problem.
Please,
Botman will go to AC Milan. They've got the advantages of they're in the Champions League. Syria is an awful league anyway. I know.
you know who's that citizen?
Unless you're John Sinclair.
I know, it's just seeing it.
Tom says NUFC's a project, stronger domestic league, first choice, more money, better fans. There you are.
Exactly.
Joe Lynn says he'd rather have William Saliba. I think he's done well at Marseille.
Will he cut down in the Premier League? That's the problem.
I don't know why Arsenal did give him a chance in the Premier League. This well overspent on Ben White.
It was awful.
50 million for that.
Splashed 50 million out on Ben White. Lieb says we need a goalkeeper. In my opinion, we do need another goalkeeper to challenge for Dubravka. I think we definitely do need a keeper to challenge Dubravka, because I think all of the other goalkeepers are going to be on the move.
I can't see Woodman.
No, I think Darlow's going to go. Simon Gillespie, I think they're all going to go.
So we definitely need a new keeper.
Yeah, absolutely. Lieb says Tottenham left back. Let's get Lodi, the Atletico Madrid left back. We've been heavily linked with him as well. Again, that's not a bad shout as well. If we don't end up signing Target on a permanent deal, I think someone like Lodi would be good as well.
Yeah, I would take Lodi as well. We've got Target.
Yeah, I think Lodi's a very good left back as well. Saliba would be long term, according to Joe Linton.
Still young. I'll probably give him a chance. If Marseille don't get him on a permanent deal, I would take him.
Why not? I don't know if Arsenal are going to use him next season.
Probably not, because they'll probably want to keep Ben White.
I don't know why they've really overspent on Ben White.
Oh, Peter, before you say it, I just want to say thank you, because I won the award on Paul's channel because I've been on this one.
Ah, you did. Well done on Chivers winning the award. So
I just literally want to thank my parents for creating me. I want to thank my family. I want to thank everybody. I just, it's quite emotional for me to win it. It's like win the BAFTA, I presume, or something like that. So I just want to thank my family for supporting us in my life, and thank you for giving us, thank you to my agent. Thank you for my directors, to everybody involved. So.
Yeah, of course, Chippers did win. Won one of the mugs that Paul's got. If you haven't purchased your mug, Paul's got his website up and running.
I haven't got mine yet, so I'm going to try and hope that works, and I'll go to Newcastle for a drink sometime and get it then. So,
I mean, I've pre-ordered my mugs, so feel free to do if you haven't done that as well. Very well done for Paul. Has managed to get some merchandise on the go.
Hugo,
where we're up to with me comments. So, Johnny Ola says, I missed the Home Nations tournament. As a Welsh Magpie would be a good test, a good summer tournament. What do we make of that?
I think you create a winner more.
Oh, fuck no. I'm Welsh as well. I'm half Welsh as well, so I've got Wales to win tomorrow.
Yeah. Liv says, I could see us getting Dan Juma from Villarreal. He's worked with Eddie Howe before at Bournemouth.
Is he not doing with down?
I don't sure.
I heard he came with down. I heard you came with down because your man's gone Man United.
Oh, God. Man United.
I'm not sure. I know. I think apparently a player from Roma, turned with down, I think.
I've seen
Was it
that
Chris
one.
Smalling, was it?
Who was it again? I forgot his name.
Level 7's favourite, Chris Smalling, wasn't it? Was it David
Congratulations.
Santon as well?
Julian says, congratulations, Chippers. I'm getting emotional.
Cheers, Julian. I had a tear go down my face as well, so...
Liam says, don't know if you saw Pierre, but Chippers got called a nonce by a Palace fan. Really? Did you?
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that.
Do you know why? All because he like took the piss saying, what was it? About us getting to Europe, and I said it's past ever been in Europe, and obviously, he just couldn't deal with the fact I was right and he was wrong. Because the closest they get to Europe is playing in Wales or Scotland, so now I'm dealing with it.
Aye, absolutely. Hope Ukraine beat the rugby lovers tomorrow.
I've found the person who we've been linked with from Roma.
Who is it?
Nicolo Zaniolo.
That's
Who?
Zaniolo.
No, I'm not John Sinclair, so I've never heard of him.
Well, if John comes on this show tonight, he can give us a bit more update.
I bet he's watching. I bet you John's watching the Jubilee parade and hoping something comes. I bet he's watching it, the Jubilee concert. I bet he is.
That crop Jubilee thing.
He'll be watching it.
Yeah, Liam thinks Ten Hag will fail at Man United. How do you think he's going to do there?
Eric the Eagle.
I was just going to say that, Eric the Eagle. Like.
I think he's got a lot of work to do there, Peter.
Did you see what John put as well? Said, can Hal be our next Fergie? I thought, honestly, man, do you have to relate everything to Man United?
Oh.
I think the class would be like the Rashford as well.
Rashford, no.
Shut up, John Sinclair. Shut up.
What do you... I'll go back to this comment Liam's just put. How do you think Ten Hag is going to do at Man United?
He's got a massive rebuilding job because he's got to get rid of probably all the team and rebuild again. It's got to take them years.
3 players have been out the door. There could be another 2 on the way out. Eric Bailly is going to be one of them.
If you look right, apart from Ronaldo and De Gea, even Ronaldo, his age, he's the only 2 players you would have. For Man United, you wouldn't have anyone else.
No.
What was that? As a Sinclair right
there. Palace beat the Swansea and Cardiff. Does that count?
I'd have to get the passports down to Wales.
Who's watching that Jubilee bollocks according to Joe Linton?
Sinclair.
Well, how would I be watching it? I'm on here. Like everybody else should be on here watching it. On here, getting involved in the crap.
All Welsh, not rugby lovers. Wales, golf, Real Madrid. That order. Joe Linton says Ronaldo is crap. Liam says Dean Henderson. Anyone? Yes, I would.
I would think.
I certainly would as well. I don't think he would be a bad shout to challenge for Dubravka.
He was good at Sheffield United.
I thought he did very well for Sheffield United in his first season there. I really thought he did.
Do you think Freddie Woodman will get sold?
Who, sorry?
Freddie Woodman.
It's a possibility still.
Is he know well? Is he who's after Forest? Who's after? Do you know who Forest are after?
I know who you're gonna say. Jamal Lascelles.
Take him.
Yeah. I think that would be a good move back for Jamal Lascelles to go back to Nottingham Forest. I think we need to move him on definitely. Liam says from York away to Benfica away in pre-season. Yep, absolutely. Johnny O says, if Ekatiki signs, do we still need another striker, would you say?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I think we do, yeah. So I think Ekatiki is going to be a bit like what Henry was at Arsenal. I don't want to sound big-headed or nothing, but he's cool with that sort of profile where he looks like he's obviously very raw, and it's going to probably take him a couple of years to actually develop into a good player because he needs to get used to the league and everything, all these surroundings and being away from home for the first time and things like that. So
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Having to be away for his parents as well.
Talking of York, local derby for Gates next season, sort of. Yeah, they'll be playing York again because York have promoted into the National League as well. Joe Lynn says sell Lascelles and Wood to Nottingham Forest.
I thought he Wrexham for the National League.
Liam says the player I want to see aside is James Ward-Prowse. He could do better than Southampton. If he leaves Southampton, Ward-Prowse, I think Southampton will massively struggle next season.
I think they're going to struggle anyway because I don't know who they're going to sign. I generally think that they're a selling club and not a buying one. I think they signed nobody in January, and if you look from January onwards, they were shocking. They do this all the time under Ralph. They do all right till January, and they just tail off.
Yeah, I mean, they really struggled towards the end of last season as well, and not far from being in that relegation mix, definitely not. Julian says, no one knows how good Ekatike is, as no one watched him. People just see stats and highlights, doesn't tell the full story at all.
Yes,
I've not seen
but Julian, the stats mean something. People look at stats. Stats mean things. I mean, stats show that the potential's there. It's simple as that. We wouldn't be paying 30 million euros for now for a player who at his age has no potential or no nothing. So
yeah, absolutely.
You got to see what he's like. Obviously, see what they're like.
Liam says Scunthorpe United, another local away day for Gateshead. Absolutely, yep.
Have you seen what Sinclair's just put on YouTube on his channel?
What?
Maximin's been linked with Spurs.
Really? Wow.
That was 2 weeks ago. That fucking hell. He's 2 weeks behind his internet.
I mean, I've not heard anything official about that. Hi, Piers are good from Kate and Jonathan. Very well, thanks. Hope you are well as well. Southampton's owners are worth 1 billion. That's not a lot for Premier League owner. It's certainly not like.
No, let's be honest. Most of their signings last summer were loan deals. They're like Mike Ashley. That's all they are. They're just Mike Ashley.
Yeah, that's a good point. No, absolutely, they were. David says I would like Sven Botman at Newcastle United. So would I. 100%.
So would I take with a heartbeat.
Yeah, so would I. Stats don't tell the full story, Chippers. John just reports anything. Stats.
John will report somebody having a massive shit if he could smell it that bad. He'd say something that massive shit.
Stats can be deceiving too, according to Ryan. I'm surprised
Ryan. Can be, but the stats show.
He's not come on the show yet.
He'll be coming on in a minute for the food picks. You can guarantee that.
You probably will. We need a
stats can be deceiving, but that stats said that ASM's created the most outside the top six, but you only had 10 assists all season.
We need a dead ball specialist. We are just getting by at corners and free kicks at the moment. Yeah, I think we do.
I'll take one.
Trippier's one of them. Shelby can do one.
John's a good guy. He's harmless, according to Niall.
We all know that, man. We all know he's a good laugh, man.
We all know. That's it.
Would you take the piss out of him, even? God.
Would you take Morelos from Rangers? You can get good players from the Scottish League.
No.
I'm not too sure on Morelos. I'm not 100% if I would or not.
He's got a bit of a temper about him as well. He can get himself sent off and.
For Rangers, he got sent off 4 times.
Yes, he did, didn't he? So there you are. He has got a bit of a thingy problem. There you are. Pierre, will you be getting the new home top when it comes out? Hopefully, yes. It depends what it looks like. Nah, Chippers, I'm playing Valorant right now.
God, Ryan, come on, man. Get yourself on, man.
I know that,
lads.
I know that, lads. All banter. Julian says, can I take Chippers on a free?
No. How many food picks you got tonight, Peter?
We'll find out. With about 5 minutes left.
More than 15, I can tell you that.
Kyogo,
Niall
Kyogo.
says Kyogo is a decent player at Celtic. He's worth a
I'll
shot.
take
brilliant.
him. I would take him in a heartbeat. But now we're not going to get him.
Celtic
We're
have
not
found
gonna
really
get him.
good players. Japanese players, Celtic have really found good players from Japan.
I wouldn't mind taking a stab on them as well, definitely. I think they could really well turn out to be decent players.
They've got that Kyogo, they've got that Miida.
Oh, and of course, we've been linked with Joshua David, the Canadian striker from Neil, Jonathan David. Yep, there you are. Chippers, as he's a snack. Oh God, Joe Linton. Have we ever had Canadian players?
No, I can think of. The only American player I can think we've had was Yedlin.
We've had a couple of. I know we've had more. We've had some from players from America before. Aguchi Onyewu was another one we had.
Yedlin.
Yes, Yedlin. Those 8.69 dual ones are in the 97 percentile. Connor Ryan. Jonathan David, you mean a name? Yeah, Jonathan David from Lille, who Ryan always keeps going on about. Yeah, pretty much so. There you are. We've got about just under 3 minutes until we get on to you know what. Again, guys, if you do enjoy tonight's show, again, please do hit the thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button. If you are new as well to the channel.
Yeah, I was just going to pop off for 5 minutes. I'll come back on in about 5 minutes' time.
No problem, going. See you in a bit. I was going to be back on a little while. And if you'd like to donate as well, there is Super Chat available as well. And if you would like to become a member of the channel as well, you can click the join button next to the subscribe button. Chippers, if I'm in goal, could you fire shots in me? Oh, God.
What?
Tom Lynch says we've had two.
Oh, yes, I remember.
David Edgar, yes, we certainly did. His parents are Geordies, and in the 90s, a reserve player who didn't make it to the first team called Cash Walker. Well, yes, David Edgar, I
forgot about him. I remember him playing for Newcastle and Hartlepool. He was at Hartlepool not long ago.
Yeah, that's right. That is definitely correct.
I think he's retired now. If I'm not correct, I think he's retired.
I think he is. He could be right. I totally forgot about David Edgar. How could I forget about that? So there you go. So there you are. Oh, look who's popped in the back row. We got Mr. Jim Sharkey.
Evening, lads. How's it going?
I thought it was Glenn Hughes there.
He was expecting Archer. Did you watch that England game, Sharkey?
I did. Me, Joanna, and Warren watched it. That absolute dross. I mean, the game I'll never, ever remember back in a hurry.
It was just shite, wasn't it?
Can I just say something about the whole Nations League? Like, I do understand why they've done it, but at this stage where we've just ended a long season, you think, right, the World Cup's been moved to the November. The last thing we need is the Nations League. Let the players go and have a break, come back, do pre-season, do the Premier League for a few months, and they'll be fit and ready to play. They're not with it. I'm not giving them any excuses for losing to the Hungary, but as I said, it was just an end of season performance. They're just too tired. It's too much.
Absolutely. Hartlepool's got a new manager.
Oh,
Hartley. Paul Hartley that used to play for Sunday.
Jesse Lingard's in the house. I'd love to join Newcastle United and play alongside Julian.
Well, now who that fucking really is, doing
Nation League is crap, according to Tom.
Stay to understand what the thing is. Have you seen the state of our group?
Yep, I've seen it.
The one easy game we had the day and then we bottled it.
Well, that's it.
Absolutely.
By the way,
Very-
I'm not this whole thing as well that they've behind closed doors. That wasn't behind closed doors.
No, it wasn't, was it?
So I want to see a statement from UEFA or FIFA or somebody to explain why the game wasn't behind closed doors. I'd like to know.
Yeah. Rahul Wright just sent me something on Twitter. Oh, he's just sent me a food pic, but I've already got the food pic sorted. But to tell you what, right, if you're watching still, I'll use that for the next show that we do. Don't know what that he said. But anyway, guys, you know what it's time for.
Hang on a second.
I've just come at the right time.
Doing something. I'll tell you when I'm ready.
Be kicking off on Twitter again.
Aye, because there's a Villa fan that reckons they fished the bubble last season.
Yeah, Niall says Paul Greasy, yeah, hardly is he, of course. Jesse, you could do one. I ain't playing with you, only Chivers. Hungry fans booed the knee, and that's it, he did, didn't they?
Racist little shit.
It's a loophole that allows kids under 40s to attend games behind closed doors, right?
At the end of the day, rules are rules. I mean, if that'd be for like England, if our games were behind closed doors, which I think one of them are, is it against Italy? But anyway, the point is, behind closed doors means behind closed doors. There should be no loopholes, no nothing. So if anything, I feel like England fans we're getting punished for them being racist towards us.
Right, is it ready? Well, are you coming all right? Because those picks are going to be revealed any moment now.
So does that mean that when we play behind closed doors, we can have kids at the games instead?
Exactly. Where England fans are getting double punished.
Yeah, Johnny Ola says Musa Diaby, Bob and Ekatike Anderson for the first team squad, and a couple of squad plays for backup. Job done. Not a bad shout. Why are Villa fans obsessed with us?
Right.
Because they're fucking idiots.
Newcastle do, but I do.
I mean, they've even got fucking custodians than you kid do. I mean, fuck me, man.
They do indeed.
I mean, to be fair, they might get rid of Kazoo. There might be a new sponsor coming soon. See what we get. That's what they'll do.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised they haven't tried. I'm surprised they haven't tried to get Saudi Airlines or Aramco like us.
You gotta watch it.
Okay. Right, here we are, guys. You know what it's time for. Right, we've got 15 picks to show.
2 pictures.
Oh.
Your favourite?
Right, this is what we've got first. You ready?
This should be interesting.
This is the first pick we are going to show, and it's this.
What? Oh no!
No.
That.
What is that?
Oh, looks like Def Chips.
That is.
Who's had a shit on them?
Yeah, seasoning or something.
Right, that is masala fries served at Wolves.
I'm glad I never bought them when I was there at the start of the season, I tell you.
How much is that like?
Yeah.
£3 for them.
What?
£3? No.
I remember you used to get like chunky chips for £1 back in the day.
Yes, I know
the same
for
box.
them. Yes, I know for them.
No, absolutely not. Looks doggy as well.
Right, this is the next one we have.
Oh yeah.
Well, okay,
I'll take that.
Chicken strips with chips at Victoria Pulls in Czech Republic.
It's like KFC.
How much?
Right, that would cost in English pounds £4.50.
Okay, so that's probably a better deal than where you pay both places.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
Yeah, why not? I think I would as well.
You could go to KFC and probably pay more than that.
Exactly. There you are. Right, this is the next one, and this looks incredibly dull.
What the fuck is that?
That's a fucking pizza. That looks like someone dry jizz on pizza base.
That's Chelsea, that.
It is Chelsea. Well done, Mason. It is Chelsea.
Come on, then. How much is that slice of pizza at Chelsea? Because they like to pay over the odds, don't they?
Let's do £10.
£2 for that.
Well, yeah, are you joking us? For that? You can get a 10-inch for that.
Exactly.
£2 for fucking dry pizza.
You can literally, I swear, if you go to certain places, you can get a 9 or 12-inch, 10-inch for that margarita. That's bad.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure the pizza you put on last week was about £4. You could get a 10-inch for that.
Imagine what the new owners are going to charge though for that.
You've seen how small it is as well.
But could you imagine the new owners come in though for the season?
My fucking cock's better than that.
The new owners will be like, you know what? We'll put the pizza up by £5. No,
is that a no for this one?
No.
Yeah, I thought it would be.
Not for £2.
Definitely not. It's just something that looks incredibly dull and incredibly small. This is the next one.
Nah. That looks really bad. That looks wrong.
Fine.
Double cheeseburger with bacon at Newmarket Town for a cost of £5 for that.
Just the way it looks, I'm going to pass.
Nah.
The burgers look pretty overcooked, don't they?
Yeah, that's what's putting us off.
The bacon does a little bit as well.
Look at the top of the bun as well.
That's how Steve Bruce probably likes his bacon.
Exactly. Just doesn't look appealing, does it?
So is that a no for everyone?
Yeah, definitely no.
No. Okay then.
That's a no from me.
No, fair enough. Yeah. This is the next one.
Oh, what the fuck's that?
Nah, it just looks like having the shits waiting to happen.
That is a flat iron steak with salsa criollo and chimichurri on toasted ciabatta at Hayside Club.
It just looks undercooked.
Fucking hell, it looks like it's still got a pulse if you bloody put something in it.
Yeah, it looks so bad. I wouldn't touch that.
How do you like your steak?
Well, I like mine done. At least not breathing.
That costs £12 for that.
Fuck off.
12 quid? 12 quid for that? What?
I don't know what you actually paid £12 for though.
Right, good question for everyone. How do you like your steaks cooked?
Done. Well done. So it's
Medium.
done.
Well done. Wow.
Like, proper well done.
Yeah. Medium
Well done. What this steak phrase. I like mine where it's not fucking raw. Simple as that.
I like it quite medium.
Medium are rare for me.
I used to like them well done, but at times when they're well done, they could be quite dry as well. When
it's like liver, isn't it? Like liver.
Yep, absolutely.
I don't know. I'm not a cannibal. I eat liver.
Yeah, people in the comments saying, how do you like your steaks done?
I like mine with a blowjob at the end of them.
Oh god. Right, this is the next one.
Right, I'd like to know what that is on the left. On the right.
What the fuck? Who's been sick? That's fucking wrong.
I'd like to know what that looks disgusting.
That is right. That is chicken tikka and chips with samosas. Chicken tikka and chips samosas with chickpea curry at Villa Park.
No, it's not. That's fucking diarrhea in a box, that.
Yeah, vomit.
That looks like something just had. That looks like just like pure diarrhea.
No, you wouldn't have Villa.
Like performances towards the end of the season. I mean, it's enough to make you vomit.
So I'm guessing that's a no for everyone.
Absolutely.
Yes, resounding no.
Where's that from?
No.
Villa Park.
Villa Park.
Okay, so
I think they need to change the menu, like that does not look appealing at all.
Right. We have a drink to show for the next one, actually.
Well, that's not food picking if it's a drink, is it?
There's the drink.
What's that cup of tea?
Is that fucking... Oh, that looks like... Oh, nah.
Right.
Hot-
That is
hot-
vegan coffee with soya milk. And
That
have a
would be
guess.
vegan, wouldn't it?
Have a guess where they serve that at.
Sunderland.
Nope.
The seats. Was it Newcastle Fulton? No, it's not Newcastle Fulton's.
The word vegan kind of gives it away.
Oh, Forest Green
Green.
Lovers.
There you are. Yep.
Forest Green.
But I don't like coffee to start with, so there you go.
I
Should I
don't
guess
think
what
she
the
had
hats
coffee
are?
anyway.
So is that a no for everyone as well?
Looks
Yeah,
like sloppy
definitely
diarrhea.
No.
It looks like sloppy diarrhea, like just hiding the cup. There you go, drink that. Drink up. Absolutely not.
I've never tried vegan coffee before in my life, I've got to admit.
I don't like coffee, full stop.
I know some people don't like coffee at all. I like coffee.
I like tea.
Tea, yeah. Right, this is the next one.
That
What the
looks not. Oh, no,
Oh,
no, no,
No,
no.
no,
I don't mind
what
the pain.
fuck? No.
Not the food. I'll take the pie, but not the food.
Right, that is mushrooms and a bread with a pint.
What bread with mushrooms? Are people really that glum?
I think I'm going to be sick.
In a club called FSV Ochtrup in Germany.
Oh,
£6.80 for that.
what? Nah, give us a Russell's burger any day. Fuck that.
It looks like shit.
I'm guessing
Grease.
I'm guessing that's a no for people, is it?
Yeah, definitely no.
Resounded no.
No, fair enough then. Right, this is the next
No.
one.
That's bad.
Oh, is that popcorn chicken or what? No,
No,
is it croquettes?
Not these are tater tots with
What?
Southwest tater tots with Southwest chipotle sauce.
I'll pass.
Served at York United, but not York in this country. York over in America.
I'll
So
pass.
what's in tater tots then? 'Cause I don't have a fucking clue.
I think tater tots. I think they've got potato.
There's
in them,
potato.
I think.
So they're basically potato bloody croquettes. That's what they are.
Something like that.
I would have them, but not with that fucking diarrhea sauce. Like,
Yep.
I would have them not the
Yes,
sauce.
tater tots are grated potatoes, so there you are. So you would have it with chips, but without the sauce.
I would
Yeah.
have that without the sauce.
Same.
Fair point. Fair point.
I'll just go buy you a tub of garlic.
This is the next one.
That's a pizza, isn't it?
That is olive
Right.
pizza
No.
served at Marseille.
no, olives on a pizza, nah.
I would eat the pizza, but I would take the olive out because I don't like olives myself because they're absolutely rank bad.
That's what I'll do as well. I'll take the olive out and have the pizza.
I don't
Looks
like
very
olive.
thin.
It does a bit, doesn't it?
That's never put off for me.
So no for everyone.
I'm going
Yeah.
to say no on the fact it's thin.
Okay then.
By the way, I'm looking at how much they're actually charging for that pizza as well. In euros.
Right. That would be €5 in English pounds. That would be £4.20.
For that?
No.
£4 for that? Nah, absolutely not.
No, definitely no.
Definitely no.
Fair enough. This is the next one. We have another pizza on show.
What on earth is that?
Oh, someone jizzed on it.
Meatball and
Pepperoni pizza at York United.
That's not pepperoni. It looks like someone's fucking jizzed on the pizza and that's it.
Oh, it's actually in Canada. So Ryan, if you're watching York United, it's actually in Canada. So
That's a
if you're
letdown,
watching
Ryan. I'm sorry.
yes or no for that one?
No.
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 No, I would.
Okay. Oh, you would, Mason. Well, okay, then.
Mm.
This is what we've got next.
Stockport. That's Stockport, that.
Jesus Christ.
Stockport.
What is it? Is it a quiche? Is it a pizza? Or it looks
It's
well done
pie.
to fuck, whatever it is.
It's pie mash and gravy at Stockport.
Oh, no. Fucking hell, it's swimming in the gravy. Are you seeing it? Needs fucking armbands.
I mean, I'm surprised the boxer didn't come. The amount of gravy that's on it.
The fucking Titanic will fucking sink in that.
I'm led to believe, is that a fiver?
For that?
I'm sure
£6
that's a
for
fiver, that.
£6. You were just a pound off there, Mason. £6 for that.
Aye. I've
God.
seen it.
Yes or
was
no?
close.
Yes or no, Peter? Yes. Are you literally asking the stupid questions again? I mean,
Well,
I've said no to.
Not everyone's answered on this one yet, Chippers.
You'd think I was fucking anorexic, me saying no to everything the way I'm not.
Right. Mason,
I would
yeah,
give it a try.
well, Gordon would. Would you, Mason?
I would give it a go and see what it's like.
Oh,
Mason-
God, man. Put me in the penalty box for that. Jesus Christ, man.
Mason,
I
would
would.
you? Oh, Mason would as
I
well.
would.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I
what the fuck, man? You've got bad taste for food, like.
Are you a no, Sharky?
Nah, definitely not.
I mean, it is quite swimming in a box.
I'm sorry, but imagine buying that for £6, right? To put that much gravy on it, it'll literally fall through the box. It'll be all over your fucking trousers or something. It'll go through the box.
Okay,
I'm just picturing that right now. It'll go through the box.
Right, this is the next one.
I'm having visions.
This is what we've got next.
Oh, that. What was that? We'll have chips as well.
Oh,
Fish and
what the
chips.
fuck?
There's
Fish
mushy
and
peas
chips.
as well.
No. Not with mushy peas, no.
Fish and chips with mushy peas at Brighton.
No, fuck me, man. Looks like the Incredible Hulk's just fucking melted on his fucking.
Do you know what? I would happily took into that.
Oh, Peter, put yourself in the penalty box, man.
Mushy peas, I love mushy peas as well, and I would definitely happily took.
Would you
into
put
that.
anything on it, like sauce or anything?
Bit of ketchup.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking wrong, man.
Who's going? Who's saying yes? Who's saying no on this one?
Unfortunately,
No.
I'm going to say no. No.
I would.
Well, Mason would. Gordon.
You also have to be in the mood as well when it comes to stuff like that, like fish and chips.
Fish and chips and mushy peas. I would take that. I would give that a go.
Oh, nice one. There you are then.
Shorty, come in. You not do a podcast instead of this, look, because they're fucking clueless on food. Like.
I know.
Right, we've got two left to show.
Oh, thank God. Thank fucking God.
This is the next one.
Nah, absolutely not. I'm not even touching it.
That's fucking shit in a bun. That's fucking diarrhea.
That is literally diarrhea waiting to happen.
Right, this is something called a katsu sando. It's katsu fried pork sandwich served at FC Tokyo in Japan.
No.
Sounds like cat food.
That's my answer. No. Have I said
You
no?
won't touch that heartbeat. No chance.
I'm not too sure.
Definitely not.
Look at the bread. It looks proper crusty. Look at the bread, man.
Yeah, it does. I mean, the chicken looks quite big, doesn't it? I mean, you can see how the chicken's just sticking out the sandwich as well. Wow.
No.
Definitely no.
Okay, then.
I'd like how much it would cost.
That would cost in English pounds a £5.
For that? No, not a chance.
Okay, then. Right. And this is the last one we've got.
Oh. Again, that's a no. Sorry, like that's a no.
What the?
Right.
It looks like something you have when you're in the
Someone's had a shit in a fajita, then been sick on it, and then thought, "Oh, I'll add mushy peas and whatever that is to it."
Right,
I mean,
that
to be
is,
honest,
right.
Go
That
on.
is minced beef and aloe dosa at saved at Spurs.
No, that's fucking wrong. No,
I mean, it's probably something you get served in your prison cell.
you probably get better in prison.
It is. It's something you get served in your prison cell. I mean, that's wrong. That come on,
Definitely no.
that's bad. That man.
Peter, I'll be back in a minute. I'm getting the bog of shit out one of them fucking things.
So I guess that's a no. That sounds like that's a no from who you.
Yes, that's a no from me and all.
Well, Peter, I've got to ask you the question. Would you not try it?
What does it look appetizing to me? I've got to admit.
Well, there you go then.
What about you, Sharky?
Absolutely not. Me, I'd rather vomit on it.
And that concludes today's food picks on today's show. Okay then. Well then, where I'm up to with me comments because so many have come in. Southgate said that when interviewed before the game. He's all about the kids that are going to be in the ground for the next game. Will Villa Park be St James's Park?
Wouldn't surprise us.
Have you guys heard that Nicholas Pepe deal has been agreed? I've not heard anything about it.
I'm kind of it. Well, I know England. Is England against Italy not behind closed doors?
This is what happens though when you mess about in the Euro final. We start losing like with games and that. We're fandom. We're basically paying for it now.
Yep. Liam says he only buys food at non-league grounds. Fair enough. Jolene says, "Oh, nice." Oh, Jolene says, "Oh God, Jolene." Jesse says, "Lingard says, where's the topping? 10-inch what? The bacon's all hanging out." Oh, Alex is in. Did you see England? Yes, and it was absolute pile of shite.
It was the worst game I've ever seen.
That looks like Chipper's butt pussy. Wow.
It was just an end of season game, really. They're all are really.
I like it raw, Chippers. You know that. Most of it looks like my food recycling box at the end of the week. Jesse said that looks like baby food. Green chips. Forest Green Rovers, where you get the coffee. Do you know you can get vegan coffee? Well, yeah, because Forest Green Rovers serves all vegan food at Forest Green Rovers. Jenny says bread and mushrooms, £6 each for a mushroom. They'd all be £6 for the whole lot. Pint a pint every time, John Dub. Give it back to Olive. Jesse says looks like a bug died while preparing that. Wow. Can get pizzas for less than from Greg's. You certainly can. Is it a giant bug or an olive? It was an olive. Jesse said leaves from the garden. Do people actually eat this stuff? Yeah, they probably do. Southern muck pie and mash. And White Trout says, I'm pretty sure that's a battered kitten, not a fish. Tom says, doesn't look bad, but I'd be suspicious of any mushy peas made in the south. Okay, then.
Is everybody see what's happened to Zuma?
He got charged with, what was it? I can't remember.
He's got to do community service.
He's got 180 hours of community service.
The cat bugged it up, you mean? Talking of bugs, remember that photo of bugs at a stadium I sent you, Peter? Oh, yes. It wasn't a football ground. The safe grasshoppers there.
Grasshoppers?
In a ground, it's somewhere in America it was. They save grasshoppers. What the fuck are you doing, Chippers?
I'm back.
He's back.
No, I'm white.
I think Mason's just popped off again. Well, again, those picks.
Well, who's England's next game? Is it Germany or Italy? It's one of the two, isn't it?
Germany
Next.
on Tuesday night.
Germany on Tuesday.
Germany on Tuesday.
I take that's away again, or is it? Where's it playing?
It's in Munchen.
Munchen.
By Munich's ground.
And then we've got is it Italy or something like that next?
Italy at home.
Is it next Saturday or Sunday we play Italy?
That is a stinky group, that though. Isn't it? I mean, I'm not even bothered about the Nations League now, if I'm honest. Rod's get to the World Cup and see how we do.
Yeah,
Is it Saturday or Sunday we play Italy? Is it?
Saturday. We've got literally
Germany on Tuesday.
Before we played the night, it was 4 games in 11 days, something like that.
Yeah,
I've just had to use my phone because I think the net's been dodgy on my laptop.
Yeah, that's no problem. Germany on Tuesday, yeah. Oh, God, Joe Linton.
The thing is, right, the Germany game on Tuesday will literally see how far we've come.
Do you want to suck my fingers?
Like, the thing is, if we don't get anything against Germany, who, by the way, have been poor in recent times, if we can't get anything against them, that just shows that we're already going one way with Gareth Southgate now since the Euro final. That's downhill again.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Lawrence says, play like we did on Tuesday. Play like we did today on Tuesday, and they'll take us to the cleaners. They certainly will.
Was just at the end of the day, like I mean, I'm not gonna like I'm not. It is what is the result. I mean, obviously Hungary wanted it more. In the name Hungary, bloody, there's plenty of memes for that. But I just think the players, like it's just end of season. Like they've just finished the season. All the games in the Prem are high intensity. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously, I just don't understand why they put Nations League in. Why just give the players a break? Let them have the pre-season, play a few months in the Premier League, and then they'll be up for it. And then, do you know what I mean? Because they're fit. And then they can go into the World Cup and we'll be better. But, I mean, I can't excuse the performance and whatnot, but it's just, if I can cut them a little bit of slack, it's like they've just had a couple of weeks and then they've got to go and play another game. They've got to play 4 games in 11 days, and then they'll have to go back for pre-season. So some of these players are not going to have a lot of holiday.
Yeah, that's true.
We're knackered for the World Cup by the looks of it.
Italy games at Wolves, it is, yep.
I don't even know what. There's a game in our group actually tonight. Is it Italy and Germany? I don't know what the score is.
Oh God, Joe.
1-1.
1-1. Who scored first? Italy.
Not for long though.
Well, I'm watching it, but I've got to turn down. Is that I got on Premier Sports?
Oh Jesus, Joe Linton. I don't think you'll want to look at that, Chippers.
Nah, you're all right, Joe Linton. I'll just go watch them.
I could have sworn as well that Hungary hadn't beaten us for years as well. I think that's their first victory.
60 years.
Because, you know.
Absolutely.
Then again, I kind of be surprised we got beat off Iceland. We got beat off a corner shop.
Oh, yes.
Corner supermarket.
We got beat off Caricatone. That's few chopped in.
Can't be surprised anymore.
3 sausage rolls for £1. For creams. Ice creams 4 for £1.
Oh, the Caricatone.
12-pack for £1.
The thing is, this whole thing as well in the Nations League, I think if you come bottom or something, you get relegated. I mean, why would it really affect England? Because at the end of the day, we'll actually take more of the Euros and the World Cup season than the actual Nations League. Nobody cares.
Yeah, absolutely, certainly do, don't we?
It's more money for them, though, isn't it? Really, it's not benefiting England or anyone like that. It's just more money for them.
Yeah, Liam says the Iceland manager's a part-time dentist.
It's just, it baffles how we still got beat off them, like.
Kerry Katona shop, does it sell cocaine? Oh, God.
2 bags of cocaine for £5.
I've always put on hand to say, like, if we don't win the World Cup, and that's the pressure I'm putting on him right now, if we don't win it, he has to go.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree.
He has to go for me. I don't care what anyone. He has to go. Like I get this whole. It's bollocks at the end of the day, though, right? England should be getting to like semi-finals. It should be getting to regular finals. At the end of the day, you know, it's the Premier League. You know, they're playing the best league in the world. You know, there's no excuse.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally.
Sorry. If we don't win that World Cup, he has to go. And I don't care what anyone says.
Liam says, imagine if England lost against San Marino.
Do you know what it is? Under Gareth Southgate, it wouldn't surprise us.
That's why all drug addicts go to Iceland.
I'm honestly, I can't remember when we played them last. Michelle, we struggled against them at one point, and then we scored a couple of goals and won, like 2 or 3-0. We struggled against San Marino, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I'll go back to the Italy game. I mean, that was embarrassing. That final, we should that was our tournament to win. All the best nations went out: France, Germany, They all went out. They were gone.
Yeah, absolutely.
No better time. We've fucked it up.
We struggle against everything just because of the way we're set up.
Oh no, he's this whole like 5 at the back crap. It's no. It's gonna if he does that in the World Cup, we're finished. We'll not even get out of the group.
Yeah. Oh God, Joe Linton.
There you go,
Honestly-
Joe Linton. Have a wank.
We're gonna have an all group. We've got Iran. We're gonna have Iran, potentially Wales, and somebody else than us.
US.
Exactly. And you know what it is? It'll be just typical England that we finish 3rd or 4th and go out.
Yeah, absolutely. There you are.
Oh, I thought I messed this up.
Absolutely. Guys, we've got about half an hour left of the show. So, if you are enjoying, please do hit the thumbs up. Please hit that
What's the
subscribe
doing
button.
the show next week? We do it next Saturday or
I think
Sunday
I think it should be back to Friday.
Oh, I'm on earlys on Friday, man. I'm at work 7 o'clock Saturday morning, man.
I think we'll have it back next Friday.
You bitch.
I think because normally this
You
show was
slag.
scheduled for Friday, but because of other stuff now, which is about to change it around, but we should be back to Friday for next week.
No. Can you not just stay watch on for England Germany game away, man? We need to reminisce from the Euros, man, for one night for a laugh.
Well,
Lose to Germany, lose to Italy, you might even get the World Cup, Gareth Southgate. Gotta be careful. I'll tell you what it is. I've done the stim the other day. I mean, I've done it a few times. They were like, "Oh, this seat's reserved for Gareth Southgate." It's like, why should we actually keep a seat back for Gareth Southgate when he's Newcastle biased? Don't make him actually get a ticket. And if there's no tickets, he can't get in.
Yes. Oh, yes, Ryan.
Oh, Enrico, hello.
Honestly, they shouldn't let him in.
How's it going, lads?
All right, man.
Very well. Yeah, all good. I was going to say, Shug, because I haven't asked you yet, same with Ryan. What do we make of Dan Ashworth's appointment at the club?
I think it's a safe appointment. I think he just needs to be given time to draw up his plans and then to work behind the scenes and get players through the door.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we need a sporting director. If you look at his past, you could only judge him on his past, and I think he's done really well wherever he's been. Obviously, Brighton, there's only so far you can take them with the money that they have. I think that this season they've overachieved. But Newcastle, we've got a new adventure now. Bit more money in the club. I say a bit more money. More than enough money, and he's obviously been trusted to use that money wisely to get the correct players through the door.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he's got that work with the FA as well, so there's a lot that goes in his favour. I think for me, the way I see it is just to give the guy a chance.
Yeah, I totally agree with her. I mean, I'm looking forward to see what he can do.
I think he'll do all right, to be honest, as long as he's given the time.
I think what will happen is we'll scout a bunch of unknown names, we'll sign them, and then they'll become like superstars.
You just gotta trust them.
I think Brighton rely on him a lot because I think for their sustainability, they had to have someone like him to recruit these kids like Moises Caicedo and Yves Bissouma, these small names, and turn them into £50 million players to sell on and keep their club going. But we're not a selling club anymore unless fringe players, for example. But
yeah,
so I'm a fan of
Chelsea. I think Chelsea wanted that Bissouma.
I don't know.
Do you think that
Go on.
No, I was going to say carry on.
It just goes to show that the job that he's done, with Graham Potter, how stabilised Brighton have been since they come to the Premier League with Newcastle. Because I remember when Huddersfield joined, they didn't last more than one season, had 2 seasons, and then they were gone. Now, look at Brighton, they're keeping the race going. You know what I mean? They're showing other promoted sides. If you bring in the right people behind the scenes and bring in the right manager, you can stay in the Premier League. Do you know what I mean? It's that balance. And that's something that obviously we've needed for a long time as a sporting director, somebody who understands, what we actually want. I say, just got to trust the process.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
We've got this young lad potentially coming in. I think he's 19, isn't he? I'm not going to, put any pressure on the lad whatsoever. Because at the end of the day, do I agree with the money that we're paying for him? No, not really. But that's football, isn't it? We just got to, if he signs, you just got to get behind him.
I watched Eki Teki earlier for France under 20s, and he was really good, and the runs he was making. I know it's I've noticed that was my first U20 game I've watched, and the pace of it's completely different. Like it's just go, 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 and like there's a lot of like opening in space and like a lot of like long balls and stuff. Like, but the stats do like seem promising. I will give it that. But at the same time,
Sorry,
I
what was
feel
that, Ryan? What was that?
what?
You
No,
said stats don't mean anything?
I didn't say that. I said they're deceiving at times.
I gotta say, I think at the end of the day, it's the Premier League as well, isn't it? It'll find out if you're good enough or not. But obviously, you got to trust Eddie Howe and see he does.
And I think he went off as well in the 47th minute. That we may have had an agreement with Reims in France to take him off then, so he's fit for a medical.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, at the end of the day, we need a striker, but I wouldn't just put too much pressure on the lad. I think we need another one in as well, just to give him some support.
Yeah, I mean,
first time he's went off again.
I'd like to say, Ryan's disappeared.
He look. I mean, at the end of the day, he looks promising, but I just think he needs more. He'll need some support.
Yeah.
But I said I would say I would say I agree with the money that we're paying, but then again, I've got to accept that's football. Like that's because back in the day, like if that'd been like 10 years ago, you would only been worth like 10 million, 15 million. I mean, I like to question how we got Perez for the money that we did, and then we sold on for the money we did. Do you know what I mean? It's mental.
This is the Perez money we're using now.
Probably.
Yeah,
just about.
Maybe we should start our Pot of England campaign now. Hands off Howe. Someone like Graham Potter would be good for England, I think.
What about what it is? He's. Do you know what it is? Even Sean Dyche, I know his football wasn't great at Burnley, but think what he had to work with though.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's done well in the Premier League when you think about what he had done. The wheels were always going to fall off at Burnley eventually.
Sean Dyche for Burnley. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, then again, I wouldn't be surprised at Burnley if he goes to the Everton job if Frank Lampard gets a sack.
Yeah, well, Lawrence says Iran, USA, then Wales or either Ukraine.
I think Wales are with me.
Yeah, keep going, Chippers. I'm seeing stars. Oh, God. Please.
No, I think Wales. They haven't been to a World Cup since 1958. I heard this morning, so they've got a lot right on their shoulders. They've got to go and do something tomorrow.
Lawrence says, please no repeat of the draw against USA at the World Cup 2010. I remember that game.
Oh, Rob Green.
Rob Green.
That was who was doing the commentary like as well.
But to be fair though, wouldn't history repeat itself if John Pickford done something very similar with his arms? You can video it right now. It's going to happen at some point, isn't it? Let's be honest.
You go to Newcastle. Here we go. Let's hope so. USA got some great players. Who is playing for the USA side now?
I can't remember.
The only one I'd take is Weston McKennie at our team.
Nice to see some decent preseason games lined up this summer. Yes, absolutely. A
lot of these Americans are going to the championship. I see.
Yeah, they
are. They're trying to like make that way somewhere. You know what I mean? In the English pyramid.
White Trout comment says we've got some really good preseason games. So we've got Atlanta, we've got Bilbao, we've got a way trip to Benfica as well.
I'm happy about that one. Benfica away, that'd be cool.
So we're not playing any so far. We're not playing any.
I would love to have had the
League North sides as well.
I would love to have had Benfica at home though, like just the rematch of the Europa.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would love to have had that on a Friday night or something. I would actually have went as well, but there we go.
Nice. Just read that one. England should win the group. I think the USA will finish second in the group.
I
would actually say Wales. England and Wales will probably come first and second in that group. They should do.
Lawrence says Astros is a good appointment. Also, with remembering how much he's helped with the women's team getting into the Women's Super League. Absolutely, yes.
That's what I'm saying. He's working with the FA as well. I think at the end of the day, you got to give him a chance to bring in his own sort of philosophy. What he's done at Brighton as well. You got to think he's coming into a new club. We've got no disrespect to Brighton in any way, but we've got higher expectations.
Yeah, White Trust says the legal has ended, but I think he's flew off again, Ryan.
He'll be back.
I like coffee. Says hi, PD. All hope you well. Why Eric looks like Ryan? Wow. Lawrence is going to do the stadium tour at some point, as I have a voucher for it. I wouldn't mind.
Just finished it. Done it today. It was really good. Good
Was
fun.
any vlog or not? No vlog.
I didn't, unfortunately, because I wouldn't say they rushed it, but there was people all over the place and that, so wouldn't have made for a very good vlog. But I took loads of pictures, so I haven't put them on my socials yet. Apart from once where I think she was meant to take a picture, and unfortunately she pressed the wrong button, so it looked like I was storming out.
All right. Ekatike can't be as bad as Wood. We'll just wait and see. Just hope we don't put much pressure on Ekatike.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
He doesn't have to be registered. We should also get a more proven striker. We should look to get a proven striker as well.
Got it. The thing is, it's the money that'll put the pressure on the lad. And at the end of the day, we just need to think, right? If we get that extra striker in, the pressure will be off, and then he'll do what he needs to do.
Yeah, we've been linked with Calvert-Lewin. Arsenal want him as well.
Not too sure, if I'm honest.
I'm not too sure on Calvert-Lewin as well. Talking to Burnley, they'll do a Sunderland. They are fucked financially.
I think they'll be all right, Burnley.
They might just be all right. It's done, Pierre. Well, nothing confirmed officially yet, but we'll see.
What's done?
Even and all just found out England. Oh, Ryan Sweety's in the house. Even and all just found out England lost. Do people really think we are good? I think we have just been luckily in draws and are just bang average team. It was just pathetic from England the day.
The thing is with Gareth Southgate as well, I like what he's doing, but at the same time, he's played like a lot of players that don't have enough caps either. So like that doesn't help.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I like what he's trying to do, but like sometimes he plays too many players that don't have caps that just don't have the experience. They do too quickly.
Jordi Toonfelice says Pepe. Again, I've heard nothing official on it yet.
Oh, if it's one from Arsenal, I don't want him.
Unfortunately, it is.
That's the one from Max and Paddy, who's Raymond the Bastard's girlfriend.
Absolutely, I don't want him.
If we got Pepe, I would back him. You got to support him if he signed, but I've had nothing officially on him coming to the football club whatsoever.
Oh, I'll support him, but if there's a chance of getting somebody else, do you know what I mean, with the money we'll have, then
like Moussa Diaby.
Yeah, like something like that. Someone different.
Yeah, possibly as well.
Who?
Rafinha.
Oh,
he's been linked with a move. Was it Liverpool? I heard.
And Chelsea as well, still want it, but apparently Leeds have slapped 60 million on him.
He's probably worth it though. He's a good player. They bailed him out towards the end of the season.
I don't think he would go for that much if Leeds got relegated.
Oh no, I'd probably say about 30.
Yeah,
maximum.
I would say around about then as well. Lawrence says current USA squad includes Christian Pulisic. Speaking of Pulisic, what do we make of him going to Spurs?
Is he?
No, he's not.
Has he gone to Spurs or has he been linked with Spurs?
Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I'm thinking of Perisic.
Fucking hell, man.
I know Conte. He's the man Chelsea with keys.
Jason, if you're watching, there you go.
I just had a Sinclair. I'm thinking of Perisic.
It's a good signing, but then again, they have to keep building around it. They can't just say, right, that's it.
He plays for Chelsea. There you are.
No, Perisic is a good signing, but only if they keep building on what they have and they get rid of some more deadwood that they still have.
Yeah, DeAndre Yedlin, Antoine Robinson, Weston McKennie, Timothy Weir, and Cameron Carter-Vickers.
He's good that way. Weston McKennie, he's a good player.
Not heard of all for them, to be honest. I'm not called Johnson Clare, so I don't watch every other league.
Nah, I mainly just watch the English game, really.
The Ukraine will beat Wales. Looks good at holding the ball from what I've seen. Ekatike, that's a good sign. Let's get Thomas Muller.
Oh, get him blocked for saying
that. We beat Dortmund, PSG, and Man United to get Hugo, according to Nami. Barcelona, Rafinha has been linked with. He has.
I'd like to know, boss, how on earth where they've got all this money from for a club that was in financial debt. They've got millions in debt.
Which brings on to Lawrence's comment. Barcelona were linked with Rafinha, but not sure they'd be willing to match Leeds' price tag in their current situation.
Exactly. Like, I'm thinking, where's the money? Where's this money coming from? Magic money?
Ryan, are we having internet problems?
No, it's just some things going on around my house, and like my mom's bothering me.
All right. Spurs will be
at least you've done the right thing, Ryan, and got off and not done what John does and just has an argument live. So people would actually have what he's saying.
Yeah, no, I don't want you guys hearing any of this stuff.
Leaves
right.
Spurs could be
The
title
only way-
contenders. It could be.
The only way they'll be title contenders if they build on what they've already get rid of the deadwood because they've still got too much of it.
Yeah, I know.
By the way, Harry Kane, I've got a fear. He looked back upon his career in regret, like I wish I'd left Spurs and went to Man City when I could have got one of it.
Nah, now
I know
he's
it's
not
an
going to
easy
go to Man
route.
City.
No, I know that now, but I know that would be the easier route. But think for the goals that he scored, he doesn't want to be remembered. Oh well, I won the Premier League Golden Boot.
If
I won
Harry
the Premier
Kane
League
was
Golden
smart,
Boot.
he should go to Bayern Munich because Lewandowski wants to leave, and he'd be the perfect replacement.
Yeah,
It'll
absolutely.
just be the biggest fuck up I've ever seen from a top goal scorer.
Absolutely.
You look back and think, oh, I wish I could have went to Newcastle and went to Pop World and all that, you know.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Well, go back to Spurs, and I will say the right name this time. What do we think of Perisic going to Spurs?
It's a good
Decent.
sign if they build around him.
I think
Not
it'll
really
be pretty
bothered.
decent.
Decent player.
They have to build around him, and they have to try and keep a hold like his son in that because I'm sure he'll be get linked away.
I think I
Just 'cause-
disagree with Sharky a bit because I feel like Spurs will be in a title race next season if Conte is there. He just knows, and he's one of those managers that gets the best out of all his players, like he did already.
I don't know. I'm just a bit like on the edge with Spurs because they do what most managers like. They gave so much hope and then they just fade away.
Yeah,
I think the thing is, Conte is like Mourinho. He could go at any time. He could all be happy one day, and the next day he could be
That's what I'm
sacked
saying.
or he could go.
Exactly, like Spurs will do what Spurs always do. They have a really good start of the season. You think, oh yeah, great, they're gonna have they might end up winning the league, and then all of a sudden, then it finish like 4th or 5th, and then we might not even get Europe anymore. It might be the Conference League or something like that, or 8th.
Pity got the wrong age. I did there.
But you are if he's back though, that's what I was saying. Like it's a good signing, but they have to build on it. Do you know what I mean? There's still a lot of deadwood in that
I
club.
saw that it was actually confirmed by the club that he's going to be given like an actual amount of money. Like it's a fact.
So he does. He's proven what he's done at all the clubs he's been at. Like it just baffles me. You know, they built this stadium as well, and they say, but we're still paying it off. So you're telling me you just didn't like financially back yourself for the stadium? You know what I mean? You just didn't have like plans in place for when it was built.
The dominance of Liverpool and City has to end eventually, and like you'd think.
Liverpool, I think will struggle.
You think right now Spurs should be the ones to like actually upset those two, because Arsenal and Man United are so far from it.
I think Liverpool will struggle because with the fact of Mane leaving.
That's exactly. Even Salah's got like 12 months left to run his contract.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
I think the figures he's getting. The figures you've got to remember as well. They're getting older. They're not getting younger. So Liverpool are gonna, unless they get their investment right, they're gonna slide down the table.
Yeah.
I think as well, a lot of their squad, like you said, they're the likes of Mane, Salah, and what are in their late 20s now, and I think turning 30 this year. So they're like they'll be end up needing replacing in a couple of years. So
look at Henderson as well. He's another one. There's a few of them like Milner. You know, they're not gonna stick around.
The only way they can keep it up if
Annie's in the house.
If they're recruitment spot on.
Yeah, we're gone. The Southgate lover, yeah, we're gone. I've seen his tweet tonight.
What do we tweet on Twitter, Annie?
I just said that we need to back Southgate. I just said that there's no point. There's no point sacking him now, is there? We're so close to the World Cup.
Oh, but when we don't win it though, you'll definitely have to go then. 100%.
If we don't go far in it, if we don't go far in it, then he's got to go. But
he has to. You can't give him the length of time that he's had and not win anything.
He says Man U are about to get Nunes for 75 million up for 20 million adults plus a player.
But Man United have won. They're the biggest wasters I think I've ever seen. Like, where did they get all this money?
I thought they only had £120 million budget.
Exactly. Honestly, they're the biggest wasters I think I've ever seen. Like, where did they get the money from?
Ryan says Aston Villa's got a good recruitment team. Like, I hope this Dan Ashworth is as good as people say. I don't know personally, but Brighton have come far. I think he'll be a great. I think he's going to be a great appointment. I think he's
give him a chance.
Ryan, you're also forgetting that Villa are giving stupid wages to 29-year-old blokes who will have literally got 2 or 3 years left in them. If that, it's ridiculous.
No way will Spurs challenge City or Liverpool for that matter. Barcelona can't buy. They have to sell first. 125 billion in debt.
1.25 billion.
Chippers, I thought you were talking to me right there.
Oh no,
you're talking to Sweeney. Yeah.
No, Sweeney. I thought, Ryan Sweeney. Yeah, that's what I was talking to.
Oh, we've got a Spurs fan Kay says, we do have a lot of Deadwood still, but Kane won't regret staying now. We're in the position with Kane. He'll be more appreciated at Spurs too. City will shadow him.
That's what I was saying about the Deadwood. They've got too much of it. Like,
Spurs aren't going to win anything, unfortunately, and that's
I
what he
know,
wants. He said last season he wants to
I
win trophies.
Yeah, but I
Spurs
think
have put, I know Spurs are listening to offers for Bergwijn now.
He's away to
that's what I'm
Ajax,
saying.
apparently.
They've got too
Ajax
much
are linked with
Deadwood,
them.
and that's why Spurs will not go forward until they get rid of the Deadwood. That's what we're trying to do at the minute. Like, we've got this new ownership. We are trying to get rid of the likes of Kieran Clark, Jamal Lascelles. There's a few, you know what I mean? Like, we've got to do that as well.
Did you see what Jeff Hendrick said?
I was Mason. I was going to say Jeff Hendricks thing he's come out with. I think he's been very honest there.
No, that's what I was about to say. At least
what did he say?
Like, he knows he's not going to get first team football, and that he knows he's pretty much out the door. Like, obviously, there's new players coming in ahead of him, and he respects like that we're going to get better.
I can't remember not playing a single minute under Eddie Howe.
I'll find out. I'm just going to find what he come out and said.
He's basically saying like he knows, new players are coming in. We're going to get better.
Right. This is what he said. I found what he's come out and said. He says, I don't know if it will be a fresh start. Newcastle have done really well and brought some good players in, and I can admit their midfield is very strong with the additions in January. I'm not the club. I'm not doing the buying or whatever, but I'd imagine they will strengthen the whole squad again in the summer. For me, it's about being realistic and being prepared that I might need to go somewhere else for games. I have 2 years left at Newcastle. For me, I'm ready to go back on the 1st of July and start training. And if I need to go and get games, I will do that. It's something that I want to do. I always want to play games, and I'll wait and see. That's
what I would do. I would get a minibus, get all the players that we don't want, and just say we'll just drive to Bristol City. We'll just drive to Bristol City, and we'll just leave them on the doorstep, and then just go bye.
Do you not want Jeff Hendrick? You can have him.
I'd say we have to play a lot more than they did for Grealish. Yeah, they would. Position with Conte. I'm not sure what the.
He's just a mouthpiece, that Jack Grealish, like, you know. I'll run that. Absolute mouthpiece.
That means Spurs won't be in a challenge with City and Liverpool. No way, not yet. 150 million was a long time coming. Should have been invested a long time ago, but better now than ever, I guess. That's a good point.
Aren't Spurs still in debt from the new stadium?
No, I don't think the only chance Spurs have of being title contenders is if they got relegated. Spurs will not be relegated with the team they've got. Good point. Liverpool are relying on individuals. Good point. Liverpool are relying on individuals and not a team.
Then you think as well, Klopp's only got 3 years on his contract, and that seems a lot, but I think after 2025 he'll go because he says he wants to go, and he's got. Is it 25 or 26?
Now is it a good time to Southgate maybe after the World Cup according to
Lawrence?
Oh
no, like get him gone after the World Cup. If we don't, for me, the pressure on him is you got to win it. That's it. You have to.
And hello Annie's Tash according to Joe Linton.
Thing is, you don't take a national job like England not to win it. You know, we'll just accept like the semi-final or getting beaten in the final. You want to win it.
Yeah, man, you probably get their money off the Ronaldo shirt sales.
But eventually, that's going to wear off, though, isn't it?
I don't know. I think that novelty's weared off now because I think from January onwards there wasn't the hype there anymore. It was
that's
like all the hype
wearing off.
Yeah, because all the blame was being put on him, even though he's like he's saving them almost.
He got voted player of the season.
Do you know if you take a lot of his goals away though, Man United are mid-table.
They'd be
that's a scary reality. They're mid-table.
Yeah.
I think we'd be above them. We'd probably be above them.
Oh, we would.
He's got a job. He's had that 10 like he's got a job.
Over, we'd overtake them by like 2 points.
Yeah, we're third. We're third in the actual league table for the second half of the season.
Yeah, but the form since Eddie Howe took over match day 12, we would be 6th. We would have finished the league 6th.
Mad, isn't it?
Man U was 7th, were they when they finished the league?
Well, that Rob Brannick, he wasn't even welcome to go onto the board or whatever he was going to do, or the role at the top.
Yeah,
once he left, he wasn't that good.
That's because he took the Austria job.
Look what he's done.
Even before that, there was a dull appointment anyway. Like, I mean,
Southgate is shite. I can't stand the way he plays according to Ryan. We should get rid of Our Deadwood, Clark, Lascelles, Wood, etc.
Well, Joe Litton, man, we're not. Why would he keep them when he wants new players? And we need to get rid of them for players in the squad. Of course, we can't get rid of them, man. Just fucking chill your beans.
Lawrence says he could see Kieran Clark or Federico Fernandez having their contract terminated, like Muta last summer.
Fernandez is out of contract anyway. Fernandez is out of contract.
He's free to go where he wants.
Yeah, the wages are high. I agree. Only time will tell if that's good, but you got to pay more for elite players sometimes. Yeah. Just wait till the Premier League finish their investigation into Man City. Apparently, they're making triple money than Real Madrid and Barcelona are making. Spurs 750 million in debt. Wow.
To be fair, though, Man City making double money, it does help, though, when you win trophies every season, and the Premier League included.
Oh, this is a good question. Would you swap ASM with Son in the deal?
Yes.
Oh, well, man.
Yes.
You're asking the player who's joined Golden Boot for the season against the way he's
I think I would. Yes,
I wouldn't even think twice.
That's a no-brainer.
Thought Chimmers was going to say put all the Deadwood in a bus and drive them off a cliff.
No, I'm not that horse. Just driving to Bristol City, then just drive off, and then there you go.
Man United make billions. They are a global club like Liverpool.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't think they're as big globally as what they used to be.
Luca's in the house. Hope you're well, Luca.
He's late, isn't he? We finished in 2 minutes.
No. Well, there's just one thing I just need to. I'm going to bring up. If you just bear with me while I get the phone.
Hopefully, it's PG. I mean,
it's not. It's
not.
It's not. It's definitely not that. So definitely here. So
don't
worry.
Can I ask a question?
Go on then.
What do you think of Carlos Tevez retiring the day?
Which
I didn't know he was still playing. So.
Which is what I was there. That's the one I was going to get onto.
Oh,
actually. So yeah, what do we make of this man? Has now decided to call it.
I'm going to say something. What a footballer!
Cracking footballer he was, Carlos Tevez. But yeah,
and I had his problems in the background and stuff, and I mean most players do, but on the football pitch, he was brilliant.
He's now announced his retirement after the passing of his dad. So our thoughts do go out to him with him and his family.
But the footballer though, like he was brilliant though. If you look at like some of his goals in the Premier League, like Suarez, like fantastic.
Yeah, Liam says, "What's your expectations for Bristol City, Annie?" According to
Liam, progress.
Relegation.
I was just going to say that relegation.
No, yeah. We've got to be progress. We've just signed one of the best centre backs in the Championship. We wouldn't have signed him without.
You signed Kieran Clark, like already.
If you say not Deadwood, you've actually got a good chance of actual. Like,
If you can cite some of our players we don't need anymore, Annie, you might have a chance.
You can get the playoffs. You got a chance of the playoffs.
But it's clear we want the younger players, and half of all your Deadwood are not are in their 30s. We don't want.
Someone's got to take Dwight Gale off of the Championship, surely.
Surely Bristol City would take him.
Dwight Gale, the lad, I know he's not done much recently, but he's still got time to score a few in the Championship. You know what I mean?
Thought he's been retired for ages. On about Tevez. Now he's been playing back in Argentina, hasn't he?
Boca Juniors.
Fair play. He had a good career though.
Man United, fifth highest in collection of money, so they are still massive, but not top 4 anymore. There you are.
The thing is,
they used to be number 1, but they're not. They used to be number 1, but they're not now. So that tells you
our Deadwood will be decent in the Championship. There you are.
Thing is, you can make as much money as you want behind the scenes, but it's what you do on the pitch that counts. Look at Man City though.
Annie, Joe Lynn says, Annie, would you take Chris Wood? No.
Really?
Do you know what? I think Chris Wood would do a job for anyone in the Championship.
Yeah. No, he's a Championship striker.
No, I agree. But I don't think he'd fit into our team. Not into our team, though.
You can't seriously say, Annie, he's not better than what you've got. You can't seriously say that.
He's probably not.
Liam says someone like Middlesbrough would take Gale.
Oh, no.
The thing is, at the end of the day, Gale needs to understand that he's not going to get first-team football anymore, which, I mean, I understand he's on big money here, but he needs to, for the sake of his career, move back down and just leave in general, just go play the Championship, play football, be recognised again.
Absolutely.
Annie, when you tell Annie which players at Newcastle would you not have at Bristol City? Just let us hear. I want to hear this because I just need to
Not
hear
have
it. Yeah.
Kieran Clark, Jeff Hendrick,
Oh, no.
Dwight Gale.
Honestly.
And have you got any other fringe players who you're going to sell?
Almiron.
I mean, I'd be
Chris
fair,
Wood.
Bristol City would snap it up in a heartbeat. Almiron. I know he's a bit frustrating. People snap up in a heartbeat. I think he's been linked with Everton. Almiron. That's what I heard.
Would you have Isaac Hayden?
Oh yeah.
Hayden would
Proper
do a job in the championship.
Stick him in a midfield with John Swift with West Brom. Oh my god.
He'd be the best in the championship.
Reeve says, "Are you looking forward to facing Sunderland, Danny?"
Please beat them.
He must be. It's gonna be 6 points for him.
Please just beat them like whatever it takes. It comes off someone's arse or whatever.
We'll probably F that one right up. Look.
That'd be so funny though.
Great Sunderland here. Wow, fantastic.
That'd be so funny though. Game week 46. It's between Sunderland and Bristol City for 6th place. Sunderland 7th, Bristol City 6th. Be funny
only
that.
100 million spending difference between the two Manchester clubs, and look at the differences. Yeah, just don't send any of them to West Brom because they'll all be bruised. Annie still likes Bruce. Annie, do you still like Steve Bruce?
Oh God.
Mixed feelings now. Probably.
I mean, West Brom they finished 10th, and I think I'll be honest. I think they let them finish them around about the same place.
Hold out. Hear him out. Hear him out.
Look, they've signed They've signed probably one of the best midfielders in the league in John Swift. They're probably going to sign probably one of the best attackers in the league in Jed Wallace. If they get them two over the line, West Brom will really challenging for the top 6 and probably even for max promotion.
But they still have
West Brom are now signing championship footballers.
Hold on, let him talk.
Steve Bruce is still a constant.
Look, if they're challenging the top 2 after the mess he inherited at last season, that would be a good job. But if he doesn't challenge even for the top 6 this season, he's got to be gone. Because
I think he will be gone.
Yeah, he will be gone. Once you sign Jed Wallace, once you sign John Swift, you top 6 is at least a minimum for me. So if he doesn't get into top 6, then he's out of a job, no doubt about it.
Joel says, Annie, would you take Jamal Lascelles?
I think you'll stay in the Prem, mate. I think you'll go to Forest.
Yeah, probably.
He'll stay in the Prem.
I don't know if I'd take Lascelles. I don't know because we've already got enough. If just purely on a City basis and not a Championship basis, I don't know if I'd take Lascelles because we've already got like 10 centre backs.
I can't see Lascelles dropping back into the Championship. But I can see him make move. If he's not going to get games, he'll go with Everton or something like that.
But the question is Lascelles not better than what you've got, no matter how many centre backs you've got? Isn't that the whole point?
I don't think he's better than Callum Naismith.
What?
Oh yeah, nice. You got to think he's still only 28 as well.
No,
Callum Naismith is good. Callum Naismith is really good.
You need some help, Annie.
Thing is, Lascelles, he's still only 28. Still got a couple of years left in the Prem, I would say.
I like how he says, would Annie take Bruce's manager for his team?
No, we're in with the project.
Oh, come on!
We're here for the long term with Pearson. So
Leave says, take my Newcastle's off, Craig. You said it should be more attractive than West
I'm just telling you what it is. It won't be long until he calls someone an ostrich.
Still waiting for a takeover. Still waiting on a takeover at the minute. I heard something about that.
Another one?
No, it's the same person that the bloody 10-year-old that whatever his name is, that Dreyfus might be buying the other 2 out, but to like have full control.
Like Stuart trying to buy Stuart Donald out and all the other one.
It's because there'll be loads of weight on them that they've got to obviously try and do it to try and get them into the playoffs, not straight away. But it doesn't work like that. Doesn't matter how big your club is that you come from League One.
Brian thinks he might see Jamal Lascelles in the Championship. I'm not so sure. It's all good upgrade on what you have, but you need to look where you need to strengthen first. Yeah, that's a good point Lawrence has just made. But anyway, guys, we've now come to the end of the show now. So
Peter's
It's
like,
been-
take a drink. Peter's take a drink. He's like, get in. Glad it's finished.
His mouth's
Ah,
dry, he's
goddamn.
got-
But anyway, with that, it's been another cracking show. So thank you very much, guys, for tonight.
Apart
Yeah,
from,
see you there, man.
at least
Take
we
it
didn't
easy.
have any negative comments
Yeah.
from certain Ginger Hoskins in it.
Oh,
Right,
thank God.
I'm gonna make a point here on Ginger Hoskins. I've actually now blocked him from the
Oh,
channel.
good.
Yes! Woo!
I've actually blocked Ginger from the comments. He was causing nothing but so many arguments in the last show I did. He thinks he was pointing out so many facts, which he didn't. Not to mention, I should have looked at it. I should have called out on it a lot sooner. The S word was also used as well in my last
That's
show,
ridiculous.
which I pretty much should have spotted it straight away, because I know it wasn't directed at one of us, but that word should not be used in a place at any time, any place at all. It's a horrible word and should be banned forever. And he's now blocked off this channel completely now.
Please, John Sinclair, do the same. Please, John, just do the same.
Yeah, John, if he's causing argumentatives, just get him blocked, because
Yes,
he's just...
he's slagging,
said-
he's got his challenge, slagging people off that go on Yang, go on Paul's channel on John's, because he can speak on that one. That's why he does it. Fucking prick.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we're on these sort of like platforms to have our own opinion, you know what I mean? Not to make people's lives a misery. Yeah,
He has an opinion. He has an opinion, and then we can prove he's wrong. So, and then he keeps
At the end
saying,
of the day,
"Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
Football, at the end of the day,
You said
everyone
we're
has an
not the richest
opinion.
club in the world last week.
But the thing is, everyone has their own opinion, but you don't have to like slate someone for it. You know what I mean? At the end of the
There
day,
you
things
are.
change.
There you are. That's why I've now come to the decision to block Ginger Hoskins off this channel completely.
I just wish the only wish I have for him is for him to come on StreamYard and like actually talk rather than be behind the keyboard.
It's not even his real name, is it? As well, it's not even his real name.
Yeah, his name's Chris.
I seen something. You know what's he called again off Toon Review? Who
Paul.
does transfers?
Oh, Stato.
Aye, there was some
He's
lad
arguing with
called,
him.
some lad called Liam, right? And then there was 2 comments of him, and then he said hi Ginger up the top of that Liam.
Oh wow, Jesus Christ!
It was on Sinclair's show today as well.
I was there. I was on the show. Yeah.
What? Ginger was commenting, was he?
No, he was not commenting. I think a guy pretending to be Ginger was.
Yeah, something like that.
It's weird, something like that.
James Shrimpton.
Yep, so there you are. I've come to the decision to now block him off this channel completely now, because he was just causing nothing but argumentative and used a word that should just not be used at a place at any time at all. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tonight. It's been another blast of a show. Thank you very much for pointing in. Thank you very much, Annie. Where can they find you on YouTube?
You can find me at a Trumpets Talk there. I'm currently 9 away from 200 subs, so if you can subscribe, that would be fabulous.
Brilliant. Subscribe to Annie if you haven't already done so. He's doing covered a lot of Bristol City content as well. So, thank you very much, Annie.
No problem, Pete.
Coming in. Ryan, again, thank you very much for coming in tonight. Good to see you as always.
Yeah, see ya.
See you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Mason, thank you very much again for tonight.
No problem,
See
Peter.
you on. No problem at all. Thank you very much. Of course, Sharky, good to see you, man. Where can they find you on YouTube?
Toonami TV. Try to do the odd videos here and there, but stick by us, and I'm sure we'll enjoy the journey. But thanks for having us on. Good to see you all, lads, and I'll see you the next one.
Thank you very much, Sharky. Please subscribe
Yeah,
to
lads, take it
Toonami
easy.
TV. Yeah, please subscribe to Toonami TV if you haven't already done so. And again, Chibbers, again, as always, thank you very much again for coming on tonight. Hopefully, we'll see you again next Friday.
Catch you, bud. See you there, everyone watching.
See you later, man. Good to see you. Well, guys, that's it for tonight. I'll just quickly rattle through these comments. I thought they got a billionaire takeover. He's on about selling, but I think it's the trying to buy out. The owner's trying to buy out the others. Yep, they're buying the rest of the shares. Thanks, Peter Pine. Take care, lads. Good on you for blocking that idiot. Yeah, I said I just had to block him. What's happened to Ginger? A lot of Newcastle channels have blocked him. They certainly have. I've now done it. as well. He just causes nothing but argumentatives. I Like Coffee says, oh, who's this Ginger again? Ginger Hoskins. He's called, I don't think it's his real name, but he was just causing argumentatives on other people's channels and they've blocked him. And I've now done the decision to block him as well. What word? I'm not going to say the word because I don't like the word. It's a disgusting word to use. But it starts with an S and it ends in an R. That's all I'm going to say about on that. It's a horrible word. He has a new channel. Dan Shrimpton is another one of his accounts, I think. I'll have to keep an eye out for that as well. UMSC, go back to the near end of last Sunday's show to see the comments he made. They were just ridiculous, weren't they? From is different event listed by the Sunderland shares. It's not Sports Direct. Andrew Bell, good evening, hope you well. If he's toxic, good on you, blocked him. I just had to. Why cause so many arguments and coming out with so many things that are just simply not facts? And he's getting very arsey with other people as well. Bye, PD. And all. That's I Like Coffee. Thank you very much again for watching for tonight, definitely. But anyway, guys, been another blast of a show. Thank you very much again for tuning in tonight. Again, please do hit the thumbs up. Again, please subscribe if you are new to the channel as well. We're trying to hit on the road to try and get to 2,000 subscribers. We're about just over halfway to get to 1,600. So about another 50 away apparently from to get to 1,600. So please do hit the subscribe button if you are doing the content and or haven't already subscribed to the channel as well. You can drop your comments in as well when this is fully published. You can still donate to the channel as well if you haven't already done so as well. If you would like to consider being a member of the channel as well, you can do that as well. Anyway, guys, thank you very, very much. See you all later. Good night and take care of yourselves.